What's up, guys? Welcome once again to the Point Extra Lounge. We are trying to watch Stargirl, and in classic form, tried to get in here and get this thing started on time, and the stupid thing's not working. So I had to reboot the cable box. So we'll get started. We'll pick up right where you guys are. So sorry about that. But we're going to go ahead and try to get this thing going here real quick, and then we'll get the show on the road, and we will talk about this as we watch it. But we got to get the cable box booted up, okay? So give us just a minute. What's up, Dan? Good to see you. Man, everything is wanting to not work right now. My goodness. TV's coming up. Everything's coming up. All right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, guys. It's just taking a minute here. I apologize. Stay with me. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I'm trying to fix this while the cable box is rebooting and everything is going crazy. There's a Wookie boy right there. Let me see if I can get this what is going with the cable box. Didn't unhook anything. Well, I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I think the show probably started already for everybody. But it is not, our cable box decided to not work all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Let me jump here in the chat with you guys, though. So you guys are getting to see stuff that we can't see. We're missing the entire first part of the thing here. What's up, guys? Thank you, babe. I think here we go. Looks like it's coming on. Where did I do the remote? There's the remote. Finally booting up, man. It's crazy. It's just craziness. Okay. Let's try to get back in.
Did it boot up to the soundscapes?
What's that? Yeah. We'll get in here.
The dogs like to listen to a spa when we're gone.
I know. Let's see. And I tell you what, one little thing messes up. Stargirl. Justice Society. It's called the Justice Society. Here we go.
I know you don't respect me much, Courtney, but I thought it was more than this.
Now we're in.
Is this still the opener? Ooh.
Ice cold.
Nice though.
Dad? Hey, Cameron. It's early. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, today's a hard day.
What?
Go back to safe zone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
Maybe next time you remember to lift with your legs.
Maybe next time they can hire a skinnier coach.
Well, maybe you should stop killing him. What is this, like the third coach in 2 seasons?
Hey, the jerk had it coming, okay? Besides, the way I hear it, the last coach, he left town. And the one before that.
Accident with the riding mower. It was tragic.
Don't push me. Not today. And I was getting a bit tired of having to replace her coaches.
We're only looking out for our daughter.
I knew a safer America is the greatest gift you could give her, and I need you to focus.
Focused on what, huh? And we've been on pause waiting for you. We're ready to get back in the game anytime.
I can't take much more of this town with its Rotary clubs and big sales.
The principal.
Finish cleaning this up. And get your suits out of storage. We're both going back into action tonight.
Well, all right then, bud. All right. Game on.
Stargirl is
All right.
brought to you in part by.
We'll have to rewatch the beginning here at some point, but
Dan
obviously
Mercury
it's
said this
not.
was a great episode too. Probably one of my favorites so far.
What's up, Tristan's edits?
Turn your volume down.
What's that?
The volume on your phone.
Is it on?
It's echoing.
Yeah, hey Tristan. I'm gonna take it that you're hoping that Steve Trevor becomes Green Lantern. I don't know if you were just in our live stream. We just talked about that very the topic of all the characters but we talked about the guy who's actually playing Green Lantern in. His last name is Benjamin. Green Lantern in. Zack Snyder's Justice League is, I can't remember his first name. Sam Benjamin. Yeah, Sam Benjamin is Green Lantern in Zack Snyder's movie.
Ooh. Oh, free on the CW.
What's up, Expendable Kid?
Hey.
And we're back.
Whoa. Tell me this isn't breakfast.
Nah, it's for the science fair today.
Well, what are you studying? Pop-Tarts?
No, actually, use the leftover Halloween candy to make a chocolate volcano. It's got to be up and running by third period.
How long you known about this?
3 weeks, give or take. But I do my best work under pressure. Trust me.
Cool volcano. Is science fair today?
Yeah. See, Dad, at least she's dialed in.
What time does it start?
Afternoon, 2, I think.
Darn it, I have a meeting then. You know, maybe I can change it. Can you go?
No. Please, nobody come. No one's parents are gonna be there, and I don't look like some nerd.
There's a whole side
Too late.
story where he's a superhero too. And she's helping him.
With a lot.
Hey, Rick. The car break down again. I know your dad, Rick. You're real. Can we talk?
Okay, now watch this part. Incredible. Did you know right before the Castillo fight, they stripped Ted Grant's title from him? They accused him of fixing a fight, which he totally didn't do, but by the time they cleared his name, his reputation was already ruined. This fight was his last chance to reinvent himself, and he did. He came back a champion. Wow, he's so inspiring. If Ted Grant came back, then I have a chance too. That's what being a Wildcat really is. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you for picking me. You're welcome. Okay, I've got to run. I'll text you later. Are you kidding? There's nothing I love more than to search through a library for that one special book. It's like our own secret treasure hunt. Your favorite novel? I never read it before, no.
Her glasses are becoming her best friend.
We should download the movie.
Why don't we just burn this book while we're at it?
You're a real riot, Chuck.
I'll be here all week.
Yay! first edition off the stands? Wow, you are old. Okay, not old. Wise. Beth? Hey there, Stargirl. Hey, watch the codenames in public. Don't worry. No one ever pays any attention to what I'm saying anyway. Except Chuck. Seriously, Cord? Thanks so much for these. Chuck's so cool. He makes everything more fun. We talk for hours. I've never met anyone who listened to me. Until him. Any
Awesome, J Money.
business to talk about?
What's going on, man?
Nothing. All quiet. I'm just here to study for that history test. Good luck.
There's been some great build-up over the last 5 episodes. So there's a lot of backstory that you're missing, but it's a good show.
Chuck, you are so funny.
Hey, J Money, I don't know if you checked out my
like my best friend.
my guest shot on the
Got towed here last
Lightcast
night.
channel.
So?
Well, we talked about one of our
So
favorite
you did
people.
this, didn't you? With the hourglass? Why?
My uncle's a jerk.
Your father would never have used his power like that.
My father's dead, so what he would do? The Injustice Society killed him. And my mom.
Yeah. I just found that out.
Courtney said these people are still out there. Why haven't you stopped them?
I'm trying to. In fact, thought you might be able to help me, Rick.
With the hourglass?
With this. It belonged to your father.
Hi. We need to talk. You're giving us our first mission, aren't you? I can't believe I'm actually looking forward to this. It's scary, but with Chuck in my ear, I feel like I can do anything. We can. Wildcat proved that. So what's the plan? Yeah, tell us the plan. There is no plan. What? I need all the JSA stuff back. The costume, the goggles, everything. What? Why? Pat found out I took it, and he's so pissed. You didn't tell him? So what? It's not up to Pat. This stuff isn't his in the first place. I know, but does this mean I can't hang out with Chuck anymore? Being Wildcat is the only good thing that's happened to me in forever. I'm not giving you back the suit. Don't make me say goodbye to Chuck. We're friends now.
It's not weird when there's a bunch of them, right?
So yeah, J Money, Lightcast actually posted not only the full, whoops, it's still on. Not only the full video, but I just saw that tonight, just a few minutes ago, he posted a segment, the part where we did talk about Jody's Corner, and so that was pretty cool. It's like an 8-minute video, and you can't miss it because the thumbnail has got Jody all over it. So I actually have another video to make about Jody, which I may do tonight.
You see your new Mark Uno?
Yeah. Except for, you know,
Instead of Jody, are you gonna be Nashi?
Mike Zero, I just look at in a totally different way. Because Mike Zero, I just look at as somebody who, I think he knows he's trolling everybody. Because today alone, he did a thing about how Steven Spielberg was going to save Star Wars, and then turned around and did a thing about how Tarantino was going to save Star Wars. And it's like, Mike Zero knows that he's full of crap. like that he's just making the stuff up.
Dan Murphy said, I think the stream froze.
There we go. Yes, I don't know at what point that froze, but we were just saying. So Mike Zero knows that he's full of crap. Because he's just making it up. But
Hashtag zero craps given.
Jody, he's fully serious. He's fully serious with his attacks on DC, on the rest of the DC fandom, and so
He's downright rude and angry. And evil.
yeah, exactly. He's downright rude. He's downright angry, insulting, and so I give him no benefit of the doubt. I give him no leeway at all.
Haven't you watched him just to respond?
Pretty much, just because.
And hasn't he blocked you?
Yes, so it does appear that I have been blocked by Jody, which is
Because Mike hasn't blocked you.
which is an achievement. J Money says he's such an idiot. By the way, he was talking about the Keaton casting rumors, and he said the Flash can go in the past and bring all the Justice League members to the present time. I know, I saw that. That was one of the things I got to talk about. Is he's trying to? He doesn't get it. Oh my gosh, he doesn't understand how this is going to work. He literally thinks that the Flash is going to go back and get Robert Pattinson and bring him back, and then Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman, and that's just not happening.
That's not how it works.
That's not how this is going to go down, you know. But he's got it in his mind.
It's two different entities.
I'm telling you,
Multiverse-ish.
he just doesn't get it. Not at all. Just so dumb. But I like you, Mark. Nebula. That's not how time travel works. So tonight, I think I'm going to do another call-in show. I like doing those. That's fun. Got to talk to Mark. Got to talk to J Money. We had a good time.
You always do it when I have to sleep for work.
Well, I know, because it's like the late night show. It's like Poindexter After Dark.
Daxter?
Poindexter? Well, if you're only from certain parts of the country. Poindexter. It's that Poindexter Lounge. You know that place.
Claire's like, Mom, won't give me any popcorn, Dad. Did you give me popcorn?
Yeah, Mark and I had a really good conversation. J Money and I had a really good conversation. I've been having great conversations with people. It's been really nice. We even had somebody chime in on Poindexter Council here just a few minutes ago from Brazil. Right, J Money? He says, how do you claim to be a fan and not know this stuff? I don't know, man. He's just that dense. He's just that much into his own head. It's Jody's world. And only he's living in
For
it.
so long, he's starting
Why?
to think his truth.
He's talking about growing up in Michigan and meeting my mom at Calvin College. But my dad grew up in Connecticut and he met my mom when we were kids. None of this is right. Maybe it's all some kind of code?
Oh, I mean, I thought the chemical equations might be. I didn't think the diary entries were. It's good thinking, though.
I'll keep looking at it.
You should leave the journal with me, Rick.
You? This was my dad's. I'm keeping it.
You need to leave it with me, the hourglass, too.
Why?
Because I don't think you're ready for it, Rick.
You don't know me any better than you knew my dad.
I know that he invented the hourglass, the power inside it. I also know how much he respected that power. He knew how addictive that power could be and how tempting it was to use it in all the wrong ways. Limiting the powers was his idea. 1 hour a day, and I never saw him
Wait,
use it.
Superman's from a
Not
different
like
planet?
you have.
You look at me like everyone else around here does. Like I'm trash. Like I'm not worth a damn.
No, Rick. You're wrong. That's not at all how I look at it.
Courtney said you were her dad's sidekick. But you've had this journal for how long and you didn't figure it out? You didn't know my parents were murdered, you didn't know about me. I gotta ask you, what the hell did Starman use you for? Because as far as I can tell, you don't do anything.
You better not bet against us this season, Sharp. I wouldn't dare think of it. Your daughter's gonna take Blue Valley all the way. I know that. Yes, sir.
What do you want?
I think you're onto something, Mark.
Not me, Paula. Jordan. We've got the broadcasting equipment. Now we need to retrieve the satellite codes to use it. Everything's set for tonight, my friends. We're not your friends. Come on. Sure you are. Now.
Steven? We pride ourselves in keeping the school clean. Pick up your trash.
Side to the jerk.
No problem at all. Check this out. So there are 3 kinds of flour, right? Pillow, Toto, and
Oh, and what kind is this?
chocolate.
BBC.
That's great. It smells delicious.
It's the first time I don't want to put
Lily
two in a row.
from AT&T
I know, right?
here. I'm back.
Can't say the same thing about the dude from Terminator.
Popcorn Jello says, I just want the janitor to reveal himself as the character a lot of people know he is already. Jay Manning says, the kids don't watch Stargirl with you two. So Isaac watches Stargirl. Landon, I think, said he was starting Stargirl. But the kids are...
They usually do like a week on, a week off kind of thing throughout the summer just to kind of get some time with their other parents.
Yeah. So they're with their other parents tonight. That's where the kids are. Caleb says, "Hey Nash, thoughts on Tony Revolori, aka Flash Thompson, posting that he's working out with Chris Hemsworth to prep for Spider-Man 3. Does this mean we might eventually get the Agent Venom storyline?" I mean, anything's possible, but I don't think that they're going to try to get away from Hardy at this point.
Because he rocks his Venom.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't know a lot about Agent Venom.
I call that dude a turd in the wind. Sorry.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know a lot about that storyline. I mean, I know it exists, but I don't know a lot about that storyline in general.
Look at me. If I like pretty, can I have a couple more?
No, I'm looking. What's the popcorn?
Look at, she's got one hand on Wookie.
What are you talking about? Our kids watch Stargirl with us.
Fur kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're furries. High five.
You know, we're a blended family. So, I've known Tiffany for over 20 years, and we've been friends for...
It's funny, I have pictures in my office at work, and one of the girls I was talking to was, we were catching up today, and in between working, and she was looking at our picture too, and she's like, so how long have you guys known each other?
Yeah.
Like married for almost 8 this year, but known each other 20.
Yep. Tiffany and I, this year, have been married for 8 years. And Isaac and Logan are my stepsons. And then Landon is my son. And, but yeah, we're just a big, happy family. But they have other parents that they go and see. And so, that's where they are. Because it's summertime.
They stay for longer periods of time during the summer.
Yeah, in the summertime, they're there for...
Landon's been kind of doing the same thing, kind of week on, week off.
yeah, kind of week on, week off. Landon goes as he wants. Isaac turns 18 next week, so...
Yolanda!
There you go, Mark.
Wait!
Because all of us are your YouTube children.
Please what? Give up being Wildcat? I already said no.
We'll take
I'm
y'all.
picking up Dr. Midnight. He's my friend
I'm
for
gonna get you to
I know how important it is
Ooh.
to you. I
awesome
see
tax
that.
return.
Awesome, we're going to claim y'all on
Maybe
taxes.
you should go talk to Pat.
I just did. And I don't get him. What did your dad see in him? What are you?
There's more to Pat than you know.
I've got one question for you, Courtney. If Pat asks for your staff back, are you giving it to him? I didn't think so.
What's that?
It's my dad's journal. He was the chemist, right? So can your goggles tell me what this equation is? Pat thought it might be some kind of code.
Yes, Landon is definitely mine.
Everything from like here down to you.
I'm sorry, Beth. This equation has no match on record. I'm unable to provide any information.
He doesn't know. Whoa, what happened?
My alarm system's been triggered, Beth. Still using the same signature, I see. Typical. That man has no imagination.
Who?
My arch enemy. His digital fingerprints are all over this.
Earth to Beth, hello. Someone's trying to hack into the
Yeah,
Empire
there was that dude
Enterprises
that was
system.
that dropped his food on the ground.
What's Empire Enterprises? A communications company.
So a hacker's trying to hack into some lame phone company? So what?
So, the hacker works for the Injustice Society of America. What? Chuck's main adversary. He's known as the Gambler. He's a master strategist, a genius when it comes to probabilities, a programming whiz. Encrypted networks are his thing. Real dark web stuff. He's wanted for fraud, conspiracy, and murder. Okay.
He looks
So
like,
this is our chance to go catch one of them.
he has
And
the
then what?
tunnels
Then we
on.
interrogate them, make them tell us everything they know, or else.
Or else what? We should tell Pat.
So we can tell us no and try to take all our stuff? Forget it.
Yeah, I'm with him. We already have 4 against 1. We don't need 5. Oh, 5 including my pal Chuck.
I'm going. Anyone else?
I will. Me too.
Later.
Wait.
It's only a hacker, Courtney.
That hacker could have the power to melt our faces. Incorrect. The Gambo doesn't have any physical powers of any kind. Sounds like an easy target, Court. Maybe the easiest of them all. Okay, I'm coming. But if we are going to do this, we need to protect our identities. Does this mean I get a costume? I'd really like a costume.
We won't be gone all night. I mean, we'll be gone for a while. We're going to...
Have a date night. Your father and I haven't done that in quite some time. So.
You've never done date night, Mom?
Well, we're doing it tonight, and we're going to go to the city.
We'll be home before midnight. You do your push-ups.
Side crunches. I would say 3 sets of 12.
Hamstring curls.
And so we want to do pull-ups, we want to do underhand.
Toe presses. Drink your shake, and remember, Mom and Dad love you.
Okay.
Hi, sweetie.
That's not awkward.
I overheard you two talking. It's somebody's birthday. Which one of you gets to make a wish? Don't be shy.
It's my mom's birthday.
That'd be cool.
Was her birthday.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I take this away? Or...
No. Sweet. Thank you.
Get one too. Wow, it's 4 layers of chocolate.
Go ahead. Make a wish. All right.
Oh, did you see that?
I saw
I don't know
that.
that Pop-Tart, Skittles, and Hot Fudge would go together, but this is absolutely delicious. I mean, you would have won first if the judges tried this. Definitely not last.
Taste the marshmallow villagers. They taste like way better than.
Hey. Hey, babe. Would you like some dinner?
I think I'm okay. Courtney home?
She's out with friends.
Which friends?
Beth and friends from school.
Okay.
Got an English bulldog. Okay, not a face.
Let's see here. Lots of comments. Okay, yeah, Landon looks like your clone. Yep, definitely.
Some would say plucked from your butt.
Popcorn Jello says, I think they should they should put Helena Wayne in the show since she's a JSA character. Popcorn Jello also says, throw in Karen Starr for the world's finest. Mark Moran says, maybe they'll bring in Nuklon or Atom Smasher. Then Popcorn Jello says they have tons of characters at their disposal, and that's the thing, is there's just tons there.
Something I don't know from.
Dan Murphy says I want to see Liberty Bell show up in Stargirl. I would love to see Liberty Bell as well. Popcorn Jello says maybe they'll put in Fury, Wonder Woman's daughter. Wasn't there an Our Man android in there too? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Popcorn Joe says, I don't recall. Popcorn Joe says, maybe they can bring Jessie back and start her comic relationship with Rick. Dan says, particularly the Jesse Chambers version of Liberty Bell. Popcorn Jelly says, yep. Dan Murphy says, since Jesse Quick already existed at some point on Earth 2 before Crisis. Jesse Chambers is Jesse Quick. Mm-hmm. I would like to see Jesse Quick come back. Since they said that she went back to Earth 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
that Earth didn't get destroyed during Crisis?
Yeah, it got destroyed, but obviously Earth 2 is back. I mean, not that necessarily there wasn't any changes to it, but I just want to see Green Lantern. I want to see them do something with Green Lantern in this, because for the first time they're actually mentioning a Green Lantern, but they haven't shown one yet.
Popcorn Jello said they can easily make Johnny Quick a version of Harrison Wells.
That would be interesting.
To keep up continuity.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of my glasses on. I thought that said continually at first.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Mike Castillo said, love your videos. Keep it up.
Thanks, Michael. We're trying, man. We're giving it the best we can. Giving it all to the God Captain.
Can't take much more. Mark says we're all hungry for some Green Lantern in whatever form we can get it. Hurry up, HBO Max.
Right?
When does that come out?
Oh, they haven't even announced it. Haven't even announced anything for it.
Well, my Batwoman is going to be going to that station. Or channel or whatever the heck it is.
Popcorn Jello says, I have a feeling they won't put Green Lantern.
Just as kids, Jade and Obsidian. Probably.
Maybe, but they keep talking about Green Lantern. I mean, you can always hope.
Popcorn Jello said Jade is basically a Green Lantern.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they do with it should be interesting, given
Just without the ring.
that it's Alan Scott.
I love that show. That better be seen on the CW.
What show is that?
Nancy Drew. I watched it. I ended up seeing an episode that happened to be after something that I taped. And I ended up watching, I think it was that episode. And I was like, okay, I gotta go back and watch the 3 before it. And then I fell in love with it. I mean, I've always liked the books, but they're doing a great job with just kind of keeping you on your toes and questioning. And it's better.
Are you sure the gambler's in here?
Who comes up with these names?
I like him.
Like the costumes.
Chuck says the signal's still active. So, yep. He's in there. I wonder what he's doing.
Who cares?
Okay. You guys sure about this?
Hell yes.
See that? I'm sure you're ready for this. Are you sure? And he flipped it over.
Me too.
Let's move. It's time to start getting answers.
Hey. Follow my lead.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm a man. I do what I want.
Let's get this party started, shall we?
I got it.
Go and set off the alarm.
How are we supposed to get inside then?
I can do it. The goggles can see the code. Nice.
so I'm just gonna. I think I know who. I can't remember where he's from.
Ooh, did you see that? He pulled out a little gun from his hand like the gamblers back in the day that play cards. Because he asked which friend she was out with, and he knows that she's with Justice JSA. It's never come out of the Caribbean. Can't unsee that, can you, Stargirl?
Is he okay?
Probably not.
Make our man walk out.
Juniper, you mischievous little thing.
Sounds like Waterboy's mama.
What do we have here?
They do not look like hackers. My apologies for the mistake. They're called Sportsmaster and Tigress. Icicles attack dogs.
So what do we do now? Okay,
You're not gonna be
let's
fighting
leave them
with
outside. We'll keep them together so we can stay together.
I can do this myself.
Not looking like it.
Up the satellite access code to less than 5 minutes. Not that.
I was thinking the same thing. He moved like it.
I got Casey Porky's.
That's funny. You have the pants in your costume? You should button your pants.
Yeah, I knew the last guy who wore that outfit.
That's
He was
what
a
you
big,
gotta
dumb
judge
idiot,
my
too.
All right, man. We'll see ya. By the way, about ready to I was joking about the other day, just putting on the live stream, just taking a nap.
Oh, the Truman Show?
Yep, see how many views I got.
You ready for some more, kid?
There it is.
Why she play the violin? Is that something you're thinking?
Are you thinking of
Oh, she's not. Crazy woman. She's going on Black Panther on her. I really thought
I have the power of the hourglass. Yeah, it was.
their fight from Tigress though is not very good fighter work. Maybe she's too skinny. messed up.
Good for you, kid. But that thing's heavy, huh?
Can't end this too quickly.
Okay,
Here, there's
now
one.
we can.
Thank you, Dan. Fiddler.
Come here, kitty cat. What do I do?
There's a fire extinguisher.
Got it. Run! 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 Out of the get out! Get out!
That's cool. I really like her,
Two gets one, kid.
it's like I told you to train.
Their butt's gonna give it to him. He deserves it.
I've got the satellite codes. Copy that. We're going into overtime.
Mission accomplished?
Not quite, baby.
Oh no.
There he is.
Don't worry.
He's the-
He's with us.
That's that one picture.
Date night's over.
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Floating shuttlecock. Man.
I like that band name. Exploding Shuttlecock.
At T-Mobile, you don't have...
Oops. Tiffany and I have this running gag of band names that we come up with. So that's a new one. Gotta see.
Because we can't always follow Brooklyn Nine-Nine's footsteps.
That's true. I'll have to see if I still got the band name thing in here. Oh, and then that died. I'm gonna lose all the.
Dan said, I am glad they are losing against the ISA right now. Shows them they are not ready.
Exactly. That's been the one concern I've had with the show, actually, is that they're all teenagers, right? And so, if they're all teenagers, how do you go up against the. What?
Mark said, I would totally not flip the hourglass over until I actually saw the enemies in front of me. What if you miscalculate and get punched 1 minute after the timer runs out?
Right? That's what I'm saying, right? You got to be prepared for this stuff. You got to think. You got to think with your brain. Got to use your brain.
Dan says Beth looks so odd and the outfit needs some updating. Popcorn Jello says I hope she gets her regular yellow one in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for, because last thing before that was the 15 minutes away from a 24/7 webcam strapped to your chest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was was it the other day? I came home and I was going to take a nap and I was doing something and I was thinking, yeah, that'd be funny. Just set up the.
Hey guys, we're here.
Welcome to the Point Extra Lounge. See how long everybody lasts, like everybody watches and stuff. Probably get some super chats from me snoring.
You could probably do a Truman Show and people would watch.
If I fart in my sleep, then I get
Super fart. I mean
super
chats.
farts, super chats.
Right, because Michael Castillo says best episode so far, along with some of the best fighting scenes so far.
It is a great episode.
Sportsmaster is awesome, just like on Young Justice.
Yeah.
It's back. Looks like place for new cars.
There's no way you built this out of cars.
Oh, yeah, I did.
There were like 20 cars. That should work for NASA.
Say it.
I guess Court was right. There's more to Pat than we thought.
A little bit.
I wanted to.
I know. Just thank God you showed up.
Really?
Oh, you would never believe them, Pat. I had a plan. Stick together and we would nab the gambler and interrogate him, and they didn't do any of it. They didn't listen to a single word I said.
Seriously?
Welcome to Parenthood.
Serious.
What, like it went in one ear and out the other?
Right out the other.
And it seems to me, based on what you're telling me, that you're trying to help them.
I'm just trying to help them.
I mean, that's gotta be kind of frustrating.
So frustrating.
And even maybe a little annoying.
A lot annoying.
Yeah.
They're going to get themselves killed.
Yeah, I mean, that's my sentiment exactly.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Feel for you.
I guess we got lucky tonight.
Well, I mean, luck will only get you so far, Court. You need training. Your new teammates, too.
Teammates? So, they can keep the costumes?
I mean, do we have a choice?
None whatsoever.
Yeah, that's my only little.
Wasn't a total loss, Jordan. We
I like it, J Money.
equipment Dr. Ito requested. We have everything we need.
Except Brainwave. Without him, Project New America is Project Nothing. Right, Jordan? We need Brainwave. You know, I thought Mozart here was gonna wake him up.
Her husband could have.
None of this will matter if the Justice Society is here.
They're not the real Justice Society. We killed them. They are dead.
So then who are they?
Let's find out.
Meeting adjourned. Stay with us. The CW Happy Hour is coming up next.
Good episode.
Why is Cindy Berman so mean? Why are you such a...
Yeah, exactly.
A new hit series next Tuesday.
Body train.
On the CW.
Bad guy.
I figured that she needed to be punched in the throat more than her brother and her stepbrother.
Some throat punching going on. At least needs to be.
Throat punching kind of week.
It's a throat.
On the show.
It is. It's a throat punching kind of week. I concur with that, Tiff. Oh boy, I'm gonna grab the camera here. We're gonna talk about this. Make sure we're lined up here. Wow, another good episode of Stargirl. I do agree that her voice is a little mousy. What do you think, Tiff? You think her voice is a little mousy?
Yeah, but I mean, she's young though too. I mean,
Well, that's the thing. She's really young.
She's younger than most of the superstars that we've seen on these kind of shows. I'm trying to think of someone else that we were just like, ugh, her voice. But I know you didn't like on Gotham the girl who played Catwoman at first until we met her, and then you realized she is super tiny in real life.
That's for sure. She's very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know, the show every once in a while has these moments where it does something that's a little off. Yeah. The show does things every once in a while that does something that's a little off, but it's not horrible though. It's not like it like takes you completely out of it and puts you someplace else and like ruins it for you.
Sorry.
You know. We're looking at the dog here. Look out the window.
She was being all chill.
She was. She's been all chill. Harley Quinn's looking out the window.
You being a pretty girl. I don't want to be on camera.
I know. It's so much, isn't it?
She's like, I just want you guys to be done so you snuggle me.
So, but Tip, what did you think of this episode?
The Scarlet Spider-Man fan Spidey69 says, "Hey Enosh."
What's up, Scarlet Spider-Man fan? Spidey69. That's a lot of
mouthful.
That's a lot of Spidey references right there.
I thought it was a good episode, actually. I really liked it. I agree with what some of the people said in the chat here, that I think that it moved the story along finally. We got to see a little more character development. You got to see some new characters. You got to see the sportsman and Tigress, for the first time. And the fight scenes were the best that they've been so far. I also agree with Mark, who's no longer on this chat right now because he had to take a phone call. But I've always thought that too. It's like, turn over the thing. Now let's go find him. Wait until you see him, and you see him running at you. Ba-doom.
Now I got the power. Oh.
So, I agree there. But I think that it was a really good episode. I think it's funny that Courtney is learning that adulting sucks, and that's compared to the team and leadership, and she's learning to be humble. So
Yeah, that whole exchange at the end was cute.
it was very cute.
It was very cute. I like that exchange.
Because we've all been there.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
So J Money said, I don't have my glasses on, but like the Gotham kids were like 12. Isn't Stargirl in her early 20s in real life? Yes, she is. She is in her early 20s, even though she's playing a teenager, just like a lot of people.
She is?
Yep. Me and Isaac looked it up. She's like 21 or 22 or something.
Wow.
That's like the chick who played Kat.
I would have never guessed that.
The chick who played Kat on iCarly, or not Kat, Sam.
Ariana Grande?
No, Sam on.
Oh, you said.
I know, I said Kat. I meant to. I didn't mean to. Sam on.
Yeah.
iCarly was in her 20s. Yeah. They were. There's always people who play.
She ain't that young no more.
Nope.
No siree.
Scarlet Spidey says it's Justin Logan. I just saw a new YouTube channel, or got a new YouTube channel.
Yes.
I
knew it was you.
Dan Murphy says Breck Bassinger, who plays Stargirl, is 21. So
There you go. You were right. You were right. You got it. You hit the nail on the head, Tiff.
Dan Murphy said.
You hit the money on the nose.
That's you.
That goes back to my old radio show days. I
Dan says Yvette Monreal, Wildcat is 27. No way.
No.
Holy cow.
She is not 27.
Well, you see her most of the time. She's more mousy. She's got no makeup. She, kind of thing. So, you could. I mean, she's 21.
I apologize for the yawns, folks. I got a case of the yawns all of a sudden. Like that's crazy. You know how you get yawns are addictive, and I don't know what the deal is going on right now. But man, I hit one yawn and then it was like one after the other. 27 though? I mean, she's almost 30 years old. That don't make no sense. So that song.
If you got it, blown it.
Oh, that don't make no sense.
One of our friends is.
What you doing with it?
Looks like she's like 15, and she's not.
Yeah, but man.
G Money said, "Wow, Wildcat is 27. Oh my gosh, they still have nearly 30-year-olds playing teens." Remember the chick from, 90210?
Yeah, but the 90210 people actually looked like they were almost 30. That girl don't look like she's 27. There ain't no way. You
Dave
look at her.
Murphy says 28 on July 9th.
Dang. So
she was born in 1992.
That would make me feel so awkward. So awkward if
That
the
you're
girl
10 years older than most of the people you're in cast with.
the girl.
Or that you
no,
can keep up with them.
No, I'm saying if I was dating a girl who looked like she was like 13, 14 years old and she's 27, 28 years old, that's a problem.
Your best friend's wife.
That's true.
Checkmate.
But she don't look like,
Okay.
no.
G-Money says, yo, that used to be the thing. 30-year-olds playing teens.
And they look that way. Jason Priestley, Luke Perry. Luke Perry coming out like 35 years old playing playing Dylan.
That's why I liked him better on Riverdale. Because he actually plays age. For once. Scarlet Spider says, oh yeah, did you get those 2 new Black Series Force Effects lightsabers of Kit Fisto and Ventress yet? I don't think they came out yet.
I've got Kit Fisto. I'm not getting the new Kit Fisto because I have the old Kit Fisto.
We found that on our vacation last year.
I pre-ordered
Dooku.
I got Dooku coming. I forgot about Dooku. I got Dooku coming. That's the lightsaber that I'm looking forward to so much. I have wanted a Count Dooku curved lightsaber
because of the Kirby saber.
For so long. And so that one's coming here pretty soon, actually. And then later this year comes the Darth. What's his name?
Tasty?
No, not Darth Tasty. I mean, although a Darth Tasty lightsaber would be fun. Ryan?
What color saber would a Darth Tasty saber be?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Darth Tasty. He's not in the stream.
Sidious?
No, what's his name?
Thinking about the Darths, you know.
No, the guy. I'm just having one of those days. The guy from Old Republic. We were just talking about. He's got a purple saber. He's got a red saber. Why can't I think of the guy's name right now? It's gonna be like right there. Somebody's gonna say it, and I'm gonna feel stupid because I should know this. I do know it. I just don't. I just can't think of it right now. Where are you looking? Where are you going? You going in my room? The toys hang. There's 2 of the toy hanging on the wall. Darth Revan! Dang it! I was really hoping to remember it before she got there. Yeah, Darth Revan. So I got Darth Revan lightsaber coming, and I know the Asajj Ventress is out there, but I have not pre-ordered the Asajj Ventress yet because I need to be able to pay for the other 2.
We have the crystal for Ahsoka's because of when we made our sabers.
Yeah, I've got the white saber, but yeah. The Asajj Ventress one is out. Well, it's not out. It's coming out later this year. Oh, sure.
Caleb said, oh snap, Ryan Reynolds just tweeted out a selfie wearing his Green Lantern ring, fist bumping the camera with the hashtag, it's not easy being green.
So I saw something about that. He's not coming. Who knows? He could be coming back in the multiverse. Like we literally just did a live stream and talked about this. That anything is possible.
You could have him with a new Green Lantern, like them looking and going like nice costume. And that's it. I mean, you don't know because Ryan Reynolds would totally do that.
I guarantee you, like
he made fun of himself, and
if we start seeing this kind of stuff, we're gonna see some big multiverse.
He made fun of himself in Deadpool. He'd be doing.
He's not gonna be Hal Jordan though. He's not gonna be Hal Jordan. I'll tell you that. He's not gonna. I mean, he'll be Hal Jordan, but he'll be a version of Hal Jordan. He won't be the Hal Jordan for the DCEU again, because they've already got that in Justice League. I bet you he's going to be in the Flashpoint, where the Flash is going to cross multiverses, and that explains the question that we got from the gentleman who came into the live stream.
J Money said, "Who's going to be her love interest?" Ha ha ha.
Oh, Wildcat? 12-year-old guy. That makes for an awkward shooting day.
Caleb.
And they have a kissing scene.
Caleb and Scarlet Spider both said Darth Revan.
You guys were on it. I don't know why I was having a brain fart.
Scarlet Spider said Darth Sidious isn't coming out until October. J Money said no.
So I haven't even seen anything for the Darth Sidious saber yet. You can't pre-order it, as far as I know. It's not out there. I want a Darth Sidious one too, because it's just cool. The small handle, that's pretty sweet. Like the way that it's made. It's made for leaping and spinning, because that's a good move.
Neat trick.
It's a neat trick. At least that's what Anakin said.
J Money said no. I really don't want Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern in the Spider-Verse. He's awesome as Deadpool, but I want someone new for Green Lantern.
Oh well, we already got one. We already said what's his name, Benjamin.
The dude with the face.
The dude with the face. Caleb, you're in there. Help me out, Caleb.
Caleb said apparently he may have a cameo in Justice League, like a wink wink nod cameo, not as a lantern.
Ah.
And J Money said, oh yeah, that's right. Thank God we already have a Green Lantern. I almost forgot.
Yeah, his last name's Benjamin. I already looked it up once while we were on the stream, but my other device died. And Caleb knows who it is because Caleb looked it up during our last stream. But that's the guy who's playing Hal Jordan in the actual Justice League movie. So if Ryan Reynolds is coming back as Green Lantern, it will literally only be for the Flash thing. There's no way, because he's not going to be it. So.
Or they see him as Ryan Reynolds and like they notice his ring. He's like, oh, thanks.
So what do you think of this episode, Jeff?
I liked it. I thought it was a great episode. I wish we would have not missed the beginning.
Yeah.
But Sam Benjamin.
Sam Benjamin, that's what it was.
But I thought it was just, like I said earlier, it was a great episode. It pushed the story along. It showed character development. For the first time in all these episodes, I didn't hate the brother. It showed his...
Right?
It showed his...
softer side.
Yeah. And
a sweet side,
and
if you will.
it showed also just the... Yeah. It showed the stepson and the mom bonding over.
They kind of got chocolate wasted.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a volcano made of, I thought it was funny. It's like, try the marshmallow villagers. They taste so much better when they're.
Little known fact: the son is 45, and before it's all done, he's going to be dating Amy Smart.
Caleb said, "Oh, also thoughts on Superman, Man of Tomorrow animated movie."
I don't have any thoughts on it yet. I have not seen the trailer today. Caleb, you know that I came directly from
council.
From literally work to council to this. So as soon as this is done, Tiffany and I
couldn't do all of it today, so that's why I wasn't in council.
Tiffany and I are going to shoot our Superman Man of Tomorrow trailer reaction video.
Yeah.
We are. Now you know. And know when it's after battle. G.I. Joe.
That's the last comment so far.
Yeah. So it was a good episode, though. I mean,
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
You give it a 9 out of 10. Wow, it was a good episode. I really liked seeing our man get his comeuppance.
He was actually able to. Well, he was also able to admit that he was wrong about Pat.
That's the because he needed to get his butt kicked because he was too cocky. He was mad at the world. He was trying too hard. And anytime that happens, guys, you're gonna get your butt kicked in a fight scene. Just saying. I mean, it's pretty much telegraphed. You know what? The one character I'm not so sure I like though is there's something about Wildcat that I don't like. I don't like the
fact that she's almost 28.
Yes, that's it. No. We're just going to keep going back to that. I just don't like the fact that she's 28 years old. Really, if they could find anybody of any other age, would be just fine. No, there's something about her helmet, the Wildcat face or whatever. It just looks weird to me. I don't know. It looks strange. It looks more like a kitty cat than it does.
Maybe maybe they're gonna especially with them saying Dr. Midnight, stuff like that they want more more of the common look. Yeah. Maybe this is just how they're kind of starting out, because even tonight was the first time that she got a costume instead of
Yeah.
just the goggles. So
Our Man looks good. Stargirl, I mean, Stargirl looks comic appropriate.
you don't like her costume?
I don't like the costume. The costume looks okay. So, I've never had a problem with Stargirl's costume. I think the problem that I have with Stargirl's costume in this is the fact that Stargirl is like 12. I think that the short
She's in high school.
Yeah, I know she's in high school, but she looks so young and so like
They're showing toned midriff because she's a gymnast.
I know why they're showing it. I'm just saying.
But it's not like they're showing. I mean, they're showing this much. By the time.
But they're showing her. She's basically in hot pants and a midriff, and I understand that that's
AKA high school.
I understand that's Stargirl appropriate. I get that, so I'm not angry at that. I'm just saying normally Stargirl, not only but most of the time you see Stargirl, she's older. Stargirl's older, and so like whatever Stargirl chooses to, it just feels like she's on TikTok. That's all I'm saying.
Dan says
feels like she should be going
Dan says Wildcat's helmet looks too big on her as well.
It does, yeah. Her head just looks too small.
And Tristan
in that
said
helmet.
Sam Benjamin is just Green Lantern in the Snyder Cut.
Isn't that what we said?
Tristan said.
Isn't that what we said? What did they say?
Well, no, they said Green Lantern going forward. Tristan's saying it's just on the Snyder Cut that he's Green Lantern.
Yeah, but that's Hal Jordan. So if there is a Hal Jordan going forward, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Any continuation that you see, that's why Zack Snyder's getting everybody back together. He got the whole crew back together. He got the team back together. He got the entire crew that worked on the film and stuff. And basically when this is a success, they've already said that HBO Max is going to continue, is interested in Zack's continuation of the DCEU storyline. And so if Hal Jordan plays a part in that, I guarantee you Sam Benjamin will get a call. Because he's already there, and he's already been like tweeting stuff and doing stuff, and so yeah, I mean that kind of stuff's going to happen. I mean, look at Roy Porter, who did the voice of Darkseid. I mean, he's all over the place. So
I like when he tried doing that thing as his voice. He's like, Lisa Snyder Cut.
So, but yeah, no, I think this episode was a good episode. There was a lot of great, some good character development as far as a couple of the characters went. The villains are still a little like kind of iffy. They're a little cartoony still.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is it Tigress?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because this is weird to say, but I think it's because she's too skinny. That when she was doing her flippy scenes when she was fighting with Stargirl, it looked like they were having a hard time editing the wire work because she's too skinny. And she was wearing a midriff too. So I think, to me, some of it looked I mean, you're going to have an animated look when you're having those kind of fight scenes. But
when I make my superhero costume, I think I'm going to go with a midriff myself.
Be hot.
I think so. Yeah. No, it was a good episode. Like I said, they've pretty much put out decent episodes every week.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to see just a bad episode of this show.
You weren't crazy about last week's.
Last week's was a little slow for me.
But it still wasn't bad.
But it wasn't bad. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just slow, and like I said, my biggest concern is that it's a bunch of teenage kids right now taking on a bunch of seasoned adult villains.
But that's why you noticed in this episode, Courtney realized we need to start training.
Yeah.
And Pat's willing to train them.
They've gotten really lucky though so far that nobody's died.
That's why the robot dad showed up.
Just saying. I don't know that I would give this a 9.
I would, because it's one of my more favorite episodes.
I had to put a number on this one. I would probably give this one either a 7.5 or an 8. because it's a good episode. It's a strong episode. There's a lot of good character development, but I think it still has ways to go to really be like a home run hitting show. Yeah, what do we got?
J Money said, "Hey, the Power Rangers were teens and they kicked butt from day one. Why not these guys? LOL."
That's true. That's true.
Dan Murphy said, "Has the Gambler always been Dr. Midnight's arch nemesis?" Because we learned about that from the goggles that she had on.
Yeah.
Everything about him.
Yeah. So that would have been the old.
The original.
Dr. Midnight, though.
They said,
so.
yeah, they said it was the original. That's why.
Unless you can trade in your villains and you know.
I wonder what made them nemesis.
It seems like they're setting up for not only the adult villains to go after the kids, but also that like kind of once the adult villains are out of the way, the other kid villains can kind of get together because they got the one girl
like
coming
Shark
in.
Boy and Lava Girl kind of stuff.
Yep, they got the one girl kind of coming in this next week. That's the girl we all hate.
Yeah.
And she's gonna come in and
I knew
like,
she was a villain already.
and it looks like she's got some kind of superpowers. We saw Icicle's son blow out the candles on the cake.
But I think he's gonna become a good guy.
You think so? Think they're gonna flip the script? Think it's gonna be like one of the.
I think it's gonna be Icicle's son more so than it would be Brainwave's son. I think.
Oh
Brainwave's
yeah.
son
I
is-
thought they might do that with Brainwave's son, but after the first week, I was like, no, He is evil. He needs to be punished. Hit above the head.
But I think the way that they have it set up, like they said, well, who are these kids? Let's find out. Like, because they're like bragging. We took down the JSA.
They don't know who these kids are yet. We'll just go to high school and be like, oh yeah, that's one of them. I mean, Stargirl's barely. I mean, she's got a mask on, but pretty much see her face.
And her hair.
And her hair. Yeah. Wildcat pretty much looks like the girl, except for she's got the big, kitty cat face on.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Now, which is your least favorite of the heroes?
I think until we learn more, Our Man.
Really?
It's because he's got an. Okay, I understand he lost his parents and went all Batman. That he doesn't understand, and then all of a sudden.
Never go full Batman.
Well, it's like a cross between Batman and who was it? Iron Man, when he realized Bucky took his parents or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And they went crazy on each other. It's like he always just thought that, my parents got in a car accident and this happened, and then all of a sudden he comes to find out it wasn't an accident. Now he's turning around.
Plot twist.
And now he's doing all this like, well, I'm angry and this is why I'm gonna fight them and I need to fight. It's like, be smart about it. Use your brain. Train. Your dad left a journal. Pat just told you, your dad made this power. He understood this power. He realized how addictive it could be. He realized what that entailed. You don't get it. You're just getting angry and you're just going off and you're not going to learn that. So to me, I guess it's just the same reason I didn't like the stepbrother until this episode. I don't like the chick from high school, but she's a bad guy, so...
So Our Man.
I'm not saying that I'm never going to like him. I still
I know.
like him, but on the totem of my least favorite right now, he's there, but if he can prove himself in the next couple
Who's your
episodes-
least favorite characters out there? Let us know down in the comment section who your least favorite characters are. My least favorite character, and your favorite character, my least favorite character I think right now is
Midnight?
Dr. Midnight.
Really?
Yeah. I like the power, and I like the glasses talking to her or whatever. I like that part of it. There's just something about the actress that I'm not really sold on.
Well, I think the thing that they need to do is they need to have an episode where she has more character development because she's literally an only child. Her parents are her best friends. They're so
That's
busy right now that those glasses have now become her best friends. Where she was even like talking to the glasses like, everyone's fighting. They know what they're supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? And he's like, use the fire extinguisher. And so it's like she's learning, and she's getting a group of friends which she never had in this team, but it's like all new to her. And so it's like awkward.
That's true.
That's the only reason I kind of see potential in her. I'd say probably her and Our Man are my two least right now.
See, I would say her and Wildcat.
See, I like Wildcat because I still cannot believe her family treated her the way that she did, and I know that she's going against them by being.
I don't think that's it for you, Jeff.
Whatever.
I think it's the fact that she's almost 28 years old.
No, that's you. Michael Castillo said Michael Keaton would be the best representation of old Bruce Wayne. I really want to see a Batman Beyond live action movie. Kind of tired of the same, and the fresh new start would attract more people. J Money says I feel like that girl from next week will eventually join them. I could be totally wrong though.
That'd be an interesting twist.
Very twisty.
Very twisty.
Bring Ryan Reynolds back into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be one of those things too, though, is we hate her so much, and we're gonna hate her, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh, she needs to join the team.
Yeah, why don't you come on over here and join
I
us?
want to know though too, when the Injustice Society was sitting at their round table, there were chairs missing. So I want to know.
Well, two of them are. Well, let's see. So there's.
Are they missing? Are they gonna have new people
Well, the
join
one
their
guy,
team?
the Brainwave is in a coma. Solomon Grundy isn't there. He's like somewhere else, and then the other guy died too. The magician guy.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Magician guy's dead too.
And the son.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about the chairs though. So it'd be the magician guy.
So are they gonna replace those people with their new versions of those bad guys?
Maybe the younger girl is one of those versions.
Where you have some adults and some kids, and maybe since you have Pat, maybe you'll get a couple more adults on the good side.
I don't know how many more people we're getting. I think that's about it. Although I am excited that Doom Patrol is going to still be on DC Universe. I'm so happy about that. They made it sound, they have not clarified that since they announced that it's going to be on HBO Max, but it will still be on DC Universe as well. And the first 3 episodes are going to be free on YouTube. So if you don't have DC Universe, and you have...
What the heck was that?
I don't know, I was like, if you don't have it, you
Well,
guys...
Pee Wee Herman. You're scaring the dog.
Right, take a picture, it'll last longer.
You sound like Grover.
Near? Far. Do you understand? No, you don't understand. Okay. Near? Far. She's looking at me too. The dog's looking at me. Here she comes. Nice. Little Pee Wee Herman action there. Little Grover action. But no, seriously.
It's Pee Wee Herman, and it's the bad chick from Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz there. But no, seriously. What was I saying? Yeah. No, what was I saying though? I was just saying something about.
Started talking funny.
Yes, you totally got me off what I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I don't know. I want more of Stripe. I think he's got to become a bigger role. Who do you think her dad is, for real? Because it ain't Starman.
I don't know.
Her dad ain't Starman. I guarantee you that.
J-Money said something about Pee Wee Herman and he retracted it. So.
Pee Wee Herman did something and tried to retract it, but he couldn't.
I actually liked Pee Wee Herman on Gotham as Robin Lord Taylor's dad, and he nerded out to me about that.
Yes, Pee Wee Herman played the Penguin's dad twice. He played him once in the Tim Burton universe, speaking of Michael Keaton, in Batman Returns, and then also again in the Gotham show. Just really good at that role.
Yeah, because when we met Robin Lord Taylor at Comic-Con, I was well versed with the information when I met him because he was one of my favorite actors on the show. And I asked him, and I said, how do you feel about having, Pee Wee Herman pretty much, I used his real name, but I was like playing your dad, and he's like...
Paul Rubens.
Yes. And I told it, and that's where he actually nerded out. He goes, Yeah, he goes, you know when, all of a sudden they're coming to the set and they're like, oh, by the way, Paul Rubens is going to play your dad for a couple of episodes, so you just want to prepare you. And he's like, oh yeah, cool. And all of a sudden he like turns around and he's like, oh my God. And he freaks out and then he's like, but he goes, who you want him to be and who you expect him to be in real life is how he actually is. So he said he was just a pleasure to work with.
Paul Rubens, 86 years old.
That's your new thing. You're going to start telling everybody their age.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
How old is Harley?
Harley, 142.
Dang, she looks good for her age.
She looks good. She looks really good for her age. She looks really good for her age. Yeah, no, I love this episode. Like I said, I you know what? I'll give it an 8.
Kavari says, what's up?
What's up? Zavari, you said?
Kavari.
What's up, Kavari? Good to see you. Yeah, no, good episode. I like the episode. Like I said, I will give it an 8. I'll go an 8. Because it was fun. And it's always fun.
I give it a 9.
Yeah. So that's about it for this week's Stargirl. Thank you for joining us for the live stream. Hopefully you guys joined us for the council. If not, you can rewatch the council. It wasn't too long. It was about an hour-ish.
It's actually short for council.
Yeah, it was a little short for council, but really, it's a lot of.
You had less council members though today too.
We had less council members, and it was also a lot of us just excited the fact that Michael Keaton is coming back to play Batman, possibly. So that was good stuff.
Okay.
Michael Keaton, 23 years old. Opposite effect. He's got Benjamin Buttons.
It's in January 1st.
Yes. No, so tonight probably going to do a Let's Talk segment where we go live. If I do, that'll probably be around midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get in on that and talk to
wear earplugs for bed tonight.
Talk to me about what you want to talk to me about, you can get in on the call and actually join the episode.
Jay Money says, I was going to say 75 years old, LOL.
It's Benjamin Button's disease. It goes backwards.
Kavari says, are the rumors true that Stargirl Green Lantern will tie into the HBO Max Green Lantern series?
I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and BS yet. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Cool, though.
It'd be kind of cool. Nobody knows really if Stargirl is going to tie into anything. We don't even know if it's going to tie into the Flash universe, the Arrowverse, right? Really at this point, because they've said it's Earth 2, which would be, and they did show it during Crisis on Infinite Earths. So technically it's here, but so is everything else though too. So I mean, they also showed Titans and all that stuff, and that's
I can't wait to see.
Yeah, but Titans ain't going to show up on the Flash. Which you know what? Actually, I'll be honest with you.
I'd be okay with it.
Anything is possible. We talked about that in our council meeting. Was that anything is literally possible right now? I wouldn't say never to pretty much anything. With Michael Keaton coming back. With Michael Keaton coming back, literally anything could hahappen. So is it likely?
Batman, not Beetlejuice.
Is it likely or probable? No, probably not. So, but it'd be cool. But she has a better chance of showing up in the Arrowverse, right? For a crossover.
When is she gonna pick the lantern? Because she has the lantern, and then also, what is that pink pen for?
They keep showing it. It's
driving me nuts.
The pink pen is to write your real age, so that people watching the show can know how old you really are. Wildcat's 28 years old. Just saying. You are.
They only know that because you told them when we went to Disney.
But you're a hot 40.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We talked about your favorite movie on the council tonight. Your favorite Michael Keaton movie. No, your favorite Michael Keaton movie.
Which one?
Begins with a B and ends with a man.
B-Man.
Nope, and it's not Batman.
Joking.
It's not Batman. Birdman.
Oh my gosh. I lost 2 hours of my life to that movie.
They all like Birdman. I did not care for Birdman.
Maybe we need a new council.
Maybe we need a new council. So there you go, council. If you're watching this,
I'm joking, council.
If you're watching this, you have aged out. Because Tiffany has spoken, and Tiffany does not like Birdman at all.
I don't like Birdman, and I didn't like Vanilla Sky. That's 4 total hours of my life that I can never get back.
I didn't like Lost in Translation. I kept watching it.
I've never seen it.
I kept watching it, and then it gets to the end, and you get just angry. Like, the movie was fine if the movie had had a decent ending. The ending sucked.
What movie did we just watch that we're just like, same thing, we were waiting, and then the ending happened, and we're like...
What was that? I remember, but I can't remember.
What?
I remember, but I can't remember.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. You know what I'm saying. I remember that scenario, but I don't remember the exact details of said scenario.
Oh, it was, that scary movie.
Oh, yeah, that one?
The chick.
Oh, Invisible Man? No.
No, not Invisible Man. The one with kids.
Oh, what was it? Yeah.
You're like Andy Samberg on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, where she taught them.
Yes, she was the living nanny,
And it had the kid from Stranger Things, and she went, and
like,
the hand was going like this.
Yeah, was it like their or something, or them something, or...
Yeah, I don't know.
It was something like that, and the ending was just like, what? And we were angry.
Like, huh?
We didn't do that review. We didn't do that review.
We actually had to go on YouTube to be like, what was this, and why is this the ending?
And everybody on YouTube was like, this ending sucked! It was awful.
I gotta pull it out. I can find a loophole.
We need to do that review. And talk about how horrible that ending was.
Finn Wolfhard.
That name's just funny. Finn Wolfhard.
He was in something on Netflix with Carmen Sandiego. The Turning.
The Turning! Oh my gosh. Great premise, horrible movie. What's her name was good in the movie? The girl who played the main turning chick?
She was also on the newest Terminator.
She was. She was in the newest Terminator.
Which I cannot remember the end to because we were on the plane to Disney World and I fell asleep. Because I was excited to meet Mickey.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? 262.
Guess he won't be back.
He just keeps coming back because he's a Terminator. He's a robot. He can age as long as he wants to.
Michael Castillo said,
What's up, Michael Castillo?
What's your guys' thought on Dick Grayson being the Robin that died in the Snyderverse and not Jason Todd?
Oh, man. So this is a great topic. And I'm gonna invite you to do something. So at midnight Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna answer your question here. But I would really love it if you came to the show, the next live stream that I'm gonna be doing. Wow, this is gonna be a 3 live stream night. That's quite a live stream. That's quite a plethora of live streams. So
you're turning into Mike Zero?
I'm
Not 12 a day?
Not 12 regular videos a day, 12 live streams a day. Going live every time. I'm just gonna stop.
Why don't you not video in your streams?
I'm gonna stop making videos. We're just gonna live stream everything. Just like every time I get a little idea in my head, I'm just gonna be like, what's up, Poindexter Lounge?
You're just gonna get a GoPro and you're gonna put them all over the house.
Yeah.
Or on you.
I'm just gonna put cameras all over the house and just Truman show it up. Anyways, no. So it's 20 to 10. So like in 2 hours and 20 minutes, I'm gonna go live. And this would be a great topic for you to bring up and come on the show and talk to me about because I love everything Snyder's done. I love Man of Steel. I love Batman v Superman. I'm loving what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing out of Justice League. I love the other movies that he's produced. I've really dug everything that he's doing. The one thing that I completely disagree about, and we actually talked about this. What's that? What? About what? About setting up cameras and just doing a 24-hour live stream?
With the emoji that's like this.
All right. So the thing is that the one thing that I will say that and You could also find we did this on the council.
We'll
Was
get
it
a million views if we Truman showed it. So.
we did what was it like 2 days ago? We did a council about that. This Sunday night that we did a council.
Yes.
I think Sunday night we did a council. So look for Poindexter Council. And what was that? We talked
Saturday
about
night.
Yeah, and we talked about the.
We didn't do one on Father's
Yeah, that's
Day.
right. The Snyder Cut. We talked about the Snyder Cut. So look for Poindexter Council Snyder Cut. And one of the things that we talked about was Dick Grayson as Robin. It's just wrong. It feels wrong. It is wrong. It should not be. It's a thing that should not be because it means that.
Make sure it's not frozen.
Oh yeah. No, you're not frozen.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. So it's just a thing that should not be because
My phone then.
yeah, it shouldn't be. It hinders from telling the story going forward. It means
You can
that
say it behooves them.
well,
Besmirch.
it means that if Dick Grayson is dead, there is no Nightwing to have. It totally messes up the continuity of just everything that you can do.
Things.
From that standpoint, and I get it because Batman's older in Justice League, and that's fine. But still, yeah, Dick Grayson. I was so looking forward to seeing Dick Grayson in that world, and just as a Batman purist, I don't like that thought. I like the thought of Jason Todd being dead because they bring spoiler alert Jason Todd back. They bring him back through the Lazarus Pit, and he becomes Red Hood, and and all that stuff. So you can get your Jason Todd and enjoy him too. I don't know. But the thing is like you can't do that with. I don't want to see them bring back. Dick Grayson. Almost said Burt Ward. I don't want to see them bring back Dick Grayson.
He ain't gone yet, so I don't know what that means.
Through the Lazarus Pit. I don't want to see that. That's not cool. So.
J Money responded with Birdman when you were talking.
Okay.
J Money said, Enosh, you two need to watch Baby Driver, man, I'm telling you.
We do. We've got to watch Baby Driver. Everybody says. I think even J Money said that we needed to watch Baby Driver, and I forgot to tell you that we needed to watch Baby Driver. But J Money chimed in the last time we did our video, or last time I did my my call-in show, and he said that we have to watch Baby Driver. That's absolutely fantastic, and everybody has said that. And so
I've almost watched it a couple times. I didn't realize it was that good.
yeah, everybody says it's excellent.
Kavari says, do you think Flashpoint will be similar to Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness?
No, I think it'll be better. I think it'll be good. See what I did there?
Kavari said, heck yeah, the Truman Show.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be different. I think the way that Marvel does things is just going to be different. I think that like with the DC version, you're going to get to see things that you've always wanted to see, which is going to be different. You're going to get to see different incarnations of our favorite characters, like the Michael Keaton Batman, like a possible cameo by Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. Those kind of things. You're going to get to see. That's what we saw in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Alternate versions of these people through the multiverse. I think with the Marvel one, it's just going to look different. I think it's just going to look more kind of mystical, more, kind of weird and strange and, colorful. Lots of colors. Guarantee you lots of colors. There's lots of colors in the last Doctor Strange movie.
J Money said, I actually just wrote that, but it got deleted. It didn't go through. Love everything Snyder has done. The one thing I don't agree with is killing Dick Grayson. Only way to redeem it is if he is the Red Hood.
Yeah, but do you want him as Red Hood? See, that's my problem. See, to me, if Dick to me it's like one of those things of like, well, what was the point of this, right? Like, what was the point? You didn't need to do that. Like, you don't just need to. If Batman is if Batman is in his 40s, okay, if Batman is in his 40s, you don't have to kill off Dick Grayson. Now, if this is a 28, 29-year-old Batman. And Robin was young, and it's Dick Grayson, yeah, then if you want to get to Red Hood right away, you're going to have to substitute Dick Grayson. But if you got a 45-year-old Batman running around, you don't have to kill him. You don't have to kill Dick Grayson off.
Dick Grayson's a grown man. Dick Grayson is what?
He can do what he wants.
He can do what he wants. He's a grown man. And by that time, the time came for Jason Todd. You could even throw in some Tim Drake in there. You know what I mean? Like it's you have the time. Even some Damian Wayne if he's in his mid 40s. So so at that point I would look at it, if you turn around and you make Dick Grayson Red Hood, then you're going to tick me off because Dick Grayson shouldn't be Red Hood. Dick Grayson is not Red Hood. Dick Grayson is Nightwing. And so then I would look at you and go, well, what's the point? Like not you, J Money, obviously, but I would look at Zack Snyder and kind of go, I'm missing the point here on like what is the point of that?
Kavari says it's okay to point out Snyder imperfections. As a director, I do it all the time.
See, Kavari, we have these conversations all the time. Like Kavari comes in the live stream and stuff, and I feel bad sometimes because I feel like Kavari sometimes may feel beat up on. But I'm glad you keep coming back, Kavari. I'm glad you understand my heart. I'm glad you understand, like where I'm coming from. Like I'll tell it the way it is. If I disagree with something, I will not. Ain't nobody just blindly following Snyder anywhere. I have my own personal opinions, and I agree with a lot of what Snyder's doing. But like that's one thing that I just wholeheartedly do not agree with is the killing of Dick Grayson.
Michael Castillo says they also said they were developing a Nightwing movie, but it got shelved.
Yep.
And then J Money says, I know you don't want to see them put Dick in the Lazarus pit, but I'd rather have him back that way than dead. Maybe he can be saved by Bruce in a way Jason couldn't.
Maybe. I'd almost just rather just see him. I get what you're saying, J Money, for sure. And I mean, I would want to see him, but like for them to bring Dick Grayson back to make him Red Hood, I just see as kind of it kind of makes the whole story pointless. It just because it doesn't have to be Dick Grayson. It shouldn't be Dick Grayson. So like if you're just doing it to just make somebody Red Hood, like
even when we watched Titans and you had both Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, it was like they got both characters spot on because it's like Jason.
Oh, for sure.
You wanted to hit him like the first time you saw him, like
he's a punk.
Yeah.
He's a punk, and that's how Jason.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Red Hood so great. Is Red Hood comes back and starts killing off villains and everything. Well, then you understand why, because he feels like that Batman, let him down. That Batman didn't come to save him and everything. So I mean, there's a whole. It's just a different character.
There's different layers to that story.
Yeah, it's just a different character. That guy's been through so many other things that Dick Grayson never even thought about going through. And Dick Grayson may be ticked off at Batman at times, but which caused their separation and everything. But this is saying that there was never even a separation, that he was still Robin, and.
But that's what I also loved about Titans is because you could see the fight between Dick Grayson when he would see Batman in his head, where you're like, wait a minute, is he actually there with him? And you could see that mental fight.
What do you guys think about the fact? Now, maybe you guys saw this. I just remember just seeing it like for the first time, like a couple of years ago. And the fact is that Robin suit that is spray painted is shorts.
Yeah.
Which I don't like it. I don't like it. I've always looked at it from like the waist up. Like every time I watch that scene from Batman v Superman, and from the waist up,
jokes on you.
Yeah, from the waist up, it looks awesome. It looks right. The R is correct. Everything about that costume is correct. But man, you look at the pants, and the first time I looked at the pants, I went, wait a second, there's no pants there. Those are shorts. And I was like, oh man, the shorts kind of look ridiculous to me.
But it took you how long until you realized it was shorts?
It took me a long time because it was dark. But I wonder if like Dick Grayson was embarrassed by the fact that he was wearing shorts when he died. Just saying.
How old was he when he died?
How old was he? 4.
now we're playing Holy Moly.
Yeah, they're playing Holy Moly. 4.
J Money said true. I don't know if he was talking about you or me. Kavari says looks like DC will have to announce 2 DC games at DC Fandom. Suicide Squad kills the Justice League on Batman Gotham Knight. J Money said yeah, Titans has Jason Todd down pat. And Indian cinema status. Please react to KGF Chapter 1 trailer. Why?
KGF Chapter 1 trailer why? What is KGF?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up though.
We'll have to look that up. Faux show.
We haven't done one of those kind of reactions in a while.
No, I had somebody else ask for an Indian. I don't know if that one's Indian, but we've done a couple of Indian trailer reactions. People seem to like those too.
We'll have to look it up.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm going to be back in just a little while. I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to spend some time with this young lady here for a couple hours, and then I will be back on the horn, as it were, spinning the tunes, the late night dedications and stuff. So you're going to want to join me for that and talk about anything that you want to talk about. It's your show, so we will talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Good episode. Look forward to that next episode. So they finally got the crew together. They finally got the team together. Combined age, 12,620. That's an old crew.
Michael Castillo said, I believe Robin has been dead for some time in the Snyderverse.
Yes.
Agree, that's what Titans got on point between the two Robins. And Kavari says, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. Hashtag real DC fan.
Awesome. I love that about you, Kavari. That's awesome. Rock on, man. Rock on. I like that.
That made your day.
That did make my day, man. I'm so glad to hear that, bro. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. So you gave it a 9, or you gave it a 9. I gave it an 8. Bumped it up. So combined score 17
out of 10.
17 out of 10.
Math is impossible.
2 years older than what Stargirl actually looks, and 4 years younger than what she actually is. Numbers.
Math, you jerk.
Math. It's the topic of the night. That's gonna be a thing now. You realize that, right? Every time. All right, guys. Thank you guys for making this so much fun, and for having fun with us. We enjoy hanging out with you guys and just chatting, and you know, I think it's great. It's great. Every time we get a dislike and somebody's like, "What is it?" Okay. So I just got to say this before we go off. So people find the live stream where we're just watching the show, you know, and like they don't. It's like it confuses them. It's like they don't understand what's going on. They're like, "You guys are just sitting on the couch. What are you doing?" And like I'll get messages from somebody. They're like, somebody was like, they were upset. And of course, every week somebody gets upset because we're not showing the TV because we can't for copyright purposes, obviously. And so somebody was like, "This live stream is trash." And I'm like,
then don't watch.
But you're still watching. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. They don't get us. They don't understand you and me. And this lady right here. They don't understand what we're doing. They're like doing our thing. Right? What?
J Money says, read my last comment before you leave, LOL.
Oh.
But I don't have a last comment. The last one that he had was, yeah, Titans had Jason Todd down pat. True. And the thing about the movie, I read everything that he said.
She thinks she read everything you said, J Money.
At least it didn't go through if there was something else. Kavari says, catch you later, alligator.
All right, man. We got some last minute entry from J Money. J Money has the last word of the night. Maybe that was his last comment. Maybe it was a meta comment. It was like, read my last comment of the night.
I do not see it, J Money. He said, Tiff, do you see it? Nope. Last comment I have is read my last comment.
That's pretty meta, J Money. Hit the resubmit button.
It's different on here. You don't see the three little buttons.
I know, right? I like J Money's icon.
Death of Superman.
Yep. Is it Death of Superman? Is it the bloody one?
It looks like the bloody one.
It is. Yes, it is. That's what I thought it was. I just making sure. From here, it looked like it could be either, so I wasn't sure.
I don't have my glasses on, but it looks drippy.
It's a drippy S.
I hate when that happens.
Hate when my S gets all bloody and drippy. Like somebody just stabbed it to death.
Trey Harbor just says, just type it again, J Money.
We're waiting. It's like we need the meme.
We're not turning the live stream off until J Money sends
Exactly.
the comment.
Combined age when his live stream ends.
You need that SpongeBob
426.
thing 2 hours later.
2 hours later. It's like we need the meme from Caddyshack. Well, we're waiting.
J Money sent it.
Okay, it's here. It's here. We can end the live stream on this. What is the question? Or what is the comment?
I was saying maybe Robin asked Joker to kill him. Like I
We waited for that. No,
like I hate these shorts he makes me wear. Please just kill me. I hate these shorts he makes me wear. Please just kill me now, Joker. Guess it was worth the wait.
That was so worth the wait.
Harley's thinking you're crazy, so she's laying down. She looks like those things that lay down in Mario Brothers 3.
What?
Never mind. I'll find it and I'll show you and you won't think I'm crazy.
Look at Harley. Look at little Harley there. Isn't she cute?
She's being a pretty girl.
She is being a pretty girl. Harley Quinn.
She's like, I'm just laying here.
Oh my gosh, J Money, that was classic. That was classic. He makes me wear these shorts. Please kill me now. Just hit me with a crowbar. End it. Please. Just end the whole thing right now and blow me up because I do not want to live anymore. I do not want to live in a world where Batman
hot pants.
Where Batman gets to wear the stuff that he wears in Batman v Superman fully clothed, and I have to wear this garbage. He looks like he's half dressed.
Armor.
That's the thing. Like, I never understand stuff like that because, like, the top portion looks like it's Kevlar. It looks like it's all like well put together, and then it's like
What if he gets shot in the leg where the hot pants aren't?
That's what I said in the live stream the other day. Like you see Robin coming in, and you're just like, boom, kneecap, hitting the junk. It's done. But you never shoot a guy in the. That's a jerk move. There's a whole episode of South Park about that. You just don't do that. It's wrong. Of course, you probably don't bludgeon somebody with a hot tire iron either. But Joker did it. It was a mercy killing.
And with that, Trey says, have a good night. J Money says, good night, guys. And Michael Castillo says, see you later.
That's awesome. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Peace out. Stay nerdy. Whoops.
He'll apparently see some of you guys in a couple of hours.
Yep. Say goodnight, Tiff.
Good night, Tiff.